and we're recording. So, hi there.
Hey.
I just love looking at you. You're a sexy ass. I swear, it's. Oh my goodness. So, are you ready for the holidays, babe?
No.
Oh man,
I don't
it's
really
fucking crazy,
celebrate
yo.
Christmas and all that too tough.
Yeah, it was funny. 'Cause I talked to somebody, and it was like, how was your Thanksgiving? They were like, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm like, well, damn, I feel kind of bad for telling you Happy Thanksgiving.
Now, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Because it's still, even though people don't celebrate it, you still wishing them well wishes. So,
Yeah, yeah. So, but shoot, yeah. Uh, got a few things to do during the holidays, what have you. I actually got to work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but at least I get time and a half from my vanilla job. So,
got you. That's the
so
best part. That's the best part. That time and a half.
oh shoot, who you telling out to speak? And a lot of us is getting jobs now.
Porn
Hmm.
ain't paying what it used to.
It's preach on it, baby girl. I mean, it like put it this way. When I sit here and tell people that when I came in the game, the money was very good compared to now.
The money was there. The money was there. And all you have to do is go make it. Now,
But
child, you got
see,
to throw up, stand on your head, clap your pussy on a handstand,
I
and
mean,
they
think of
still want to shortchange you.
it like you can drop two scenes a month, eat strong, and that's why it's kind of like I said. I kind of the good days. The reason why I think part of it was because people didn't figure out the content side of it. Because girls were still just trying to get their ass to Hollywood to get paid for scenes instead of putting out their own shit. See? So
Yep.
I said you were doing shit before it was cool.
Okay. Okay.
But shoot, but no, but I mean, it's like do people ever ask you about like the money back then versus now? Do you ever get in those conversations?
I don't really get into those conversations because, for one, people don't really want to hear what you got to say. They just want you to agree with what they got going on.
Mm.
So I play my position and let you do your thing. But people don't want to really hear that. People don't, there's the old versus new, and no respect to the ones who came in and paved
Mm-hmm.
the way for you. So they don't. I don't think people, the next generation of content creators coming in, I don't even think they want to hear all that, to be honest, because the questions are not being asked. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
yeah, because it's kind of like because when I sit back and look at it, I'll get into particulars in a minute, folks, because this is good. Um, I remember how I updated. You know what I'm saying? It's like even with Christmas Sale, they didn't bug you to update. OnlyFans sends you an email, you got to
Yes.
update. Even with X videos, they tell you where you got to put you can't put the membership shit available for the video share. They want you to separate the shit.
Yep.
We never, none of that was there.
Nope.
Period. Sure, I don't know. Did you sell DVDs?
No. I will. I don't go that far back. I mean, when I came out,
I
DVDs
mean,
was
it was
still
still
a
going.
thing.
DVDs were still going when you came out
Hmm.
there. So
It
I
was
played.
definitely still a thing, but I don't know, not to my knowledge, not unless there's been some stuff put out of me that I don't know about. No, I've never really been a part of a DVD that I know about. I want to do that. I actually want to go back to that
Mhm. I
because
think,
DVDs give a different quality. They
yeah,
cater to a different fan base, all of that good stuff. So it's I would love to get back into that, even if I got to upgrade and not necessarily do DVDs, but
yeah,
do DVD style
yeah,
on a USB and sell it like that.
yeah. No, because see, that's what we filmed to. If you want to be honest, because you were one of the few that filmed on clips. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasn't putting
Hmm.
out DVDs. So it was like for us, if you wanted to be legitimate, you had to drop DVDs, especially if
Right.
you were trying to be a company. And I'm sorry, but DVD market was money. Was money.
Right.
I I was sick when they took away when DVDs stopped selling. Cause that was 75% on my
Okay.
damn. Because people don't realize how many people overseas bought the shit.
Mm-hmm.
and all what you had to go through to make a DVD.
Yes, they are definitely in the lacking of the knowledge of what it took to put a DVD out back then. That took
Mm-hmm.
production, that took time, that took ideas, that took creativity, because who is spending $25 to buy a DVD that they just seen somebody else do the same exact shit? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but see, that's the interesting part because you can still use that sort of thinking when it comes to. Oh, she went out. You know. Okay, she's back. All right.
yeah, I'm sorry. My mama keep calling me.
No,
Give me
it's
1 second. Let me see what this lady. No, I'm going to do this first because she stopped calling. So I'm going to do it first, and I will call her back. It's
see,
not an
road to world
emergency.
for podcasts. They always have this. So you know what that means? You know what that tell me? Oh, your mom called. So what we're gonna do? Is, yeah.
Yeah. Why I can't get you FaceTime? Because good
So
grief.
see, we had to stop for a second because we didn't want Mama Swallows to be heard on the podcast. So period. They're just gonna have a little break right there. But anyway, welcome to the Smokers Lounge, people, here on Anchor. And I'm your host, Kevin Officer of the Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what it is. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. 4 sponsors. That's right, we added another sponsor since I last talked to you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go down the list. First up is the Facebook Dallas Community, lsworld.com. Next up is the hottest adult mag in the game, eroticismmagazine.com. Third, and you know what it is, because I've said it too many times, black owned, 90% profit for you content creators and consumers. A new place for you to consume your Triple X content, xsitebunny.com. And the fourth and newest um, sponsor is voiceover porn, voiceover smut, and they're the best at doing it. And they also is the new erotica. I'm talking about Blush Erotica. Just go to blusherotica.com and subscribe to their wonderful website and see the best of the best of adult film. Fuck hard while you get some nice voiceover to go with it, and it ain't corny. Also, proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go to shopgwdistrict.com and buy from over 500 black-owned retailers, shops, and boutiques. Also, 5 days a week in the mornings, go to fullyswapradio.com and listen to me 5 days a week. Also, check me out on skyhawkafterdarktv.com as well as the BGP LLC app. Y'all know about the radio station. So, with that being said, you see this sexy, gorgeous lady. Y'all done seen it in the premium smoke room. If you haven't seen it, you need to go subscribe and check that out because that was a hot ass episode and she was showing some nice cleavage. And And of course, she had an interview, and she will be back on here many more because she's a friend of the show, a favorite smoke buddy, and y'all love her. The one and only legendary throat. Now, I ain't gonna say goddess, throat legend. The one and only Nisha Swallows. Say hello.
Hey, sugars. Hey, y'all.
So yeah, because it's like I always talk about back in the day, the stuff we had to go through the film. It it, it weren't a lot of people doing content to begin with. So you had to find, it was harder to find people,
Right.
especially for male talent, because, like I said, all the females, they mainly want to get paid, except for the BBWs. Now, a lot of BBWs need content and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So, with you, what was the difference in the talent back in the day that you dealt with versus the talent that's now?
Oh gosh, where should I begin? There are huge differences. Well, I mean, first and foremost, the this era of adult content is very fly by night. It's real quick, fast, no thought put into it, no ideas, no originality. It's all repetitive or gimmicky. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like back in the days where, I mean, you had some folks had whole scripts and
Yeah.
a whole movie for you to do for real. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
actually took work to actually make a production look good. Now people think, they got an iPhone 7 and a ring light and they're
Mm-hmm.
suddenly a porn star. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
how? How did that
See,
happen?
See, because I think also the difficulty that we had to go through to film, this generation don't have to, because you have to have you couldn't film with your phone. You had to have a handy cam or a camera that was picture capability as well as video capability. It wasn't any of that. Then you also had to have the software. See,
Mm-hmm.
that where Windows Movie Maker came in a lot of times, or
Right.
you know, or what have you. And so it's kind of like what was the cameras you was using?
Back then, because I did more work for other people back then,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, like Rick Nasty they had, the top of the line at the time. Whatever was the top of the line at the time, that's what they had. But those videos actually look good. So
Yeah,
I have no
still to this
complaints
day
about it.
holds up. Yeah.
Right, right. So I'm not sure exactly what kind of cameras they were using at the time, but I mean that was a requirement. Like it was a requirement to have a specific setup, lighting, proper cameras,
Mm-hmm.
all of that, outfits, makeup, hair, the whole thing. Like now it's like
So it was
sweatpants
kind of
about
like
it.
back in the day, your focus was really getting the paid gigs, not as much as content back then.
Yeah, that was the name of the game at the time. You wanted to be seen by the companies. You wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, in the limelight of being a porn star. You wanted to be that it girl or that it boy. You wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
that. So you wanted to stand out. So you wanted your makeup done. You wanted your hair cut. You wanted your hair looking
Mm-hmm.
good. You wanted your outfit right, like not looking 7 times washed. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to
Yeah,
look
yeah,
good. You
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to you wanted to actually sell the fantasy. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing like that. I mean, you really looking at porn where the girl in the porno looks like your baby mama or the person you're sleeping next to every day. Like,
But see, that's why I say it goes back to when DVDs stopped being the thing that the big money was made from, and we became more to the internet. It changed the philosophy of how we filmed and how it, because even to the point, even if you was an independent,
mm-hmm.
you still had to film like you was in Hollywood.
That's right. That's
You know?
absolutely right. Even at the beginning of content creation where people could
Yeah.
do actually go and do their own thing, we still had a little bit of, as my dad would say, couth about,
Mm-hmm.
how we looked and presented ourselves and the
Yeah.
fantasy that we're selling. Like people forgot that we're selling a fantasy and,
Mm-hmm.
not your baby mama
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
your side bitch or, whoever is, laying next to you every day.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
forgot all
because you
about the
had
fantasy.
because you had the DVDs. Because I don't was you was it because did you ever work with Busty Baby Doll?
Yes, that is who actually that's who got me started for real. I mean, don't
Okay.
get me wrong, Rick gave me my name and it was fantastic working with him. The time that I did work with him, I was very known here in New York and the
Mm-hmm.
tri-state area. But Busty Baby Dolls, that is what started me being seen a lot of other places.
Mm-hmm.
I wish she'd come back because there is no
I'm
other there's no
saying
other there's no other site like hers. No one else got a site like that.
she really set the tone for BBW film.
She did.
Period.
She did. She let the people know that big women are not just sloppy and nasty. Like we're beautiful and sexy too. Like we got it, we got it
Yeah,
too.
she
It ain't just
because
anger.
because you did the pretty girl pictures. Then I think you did a solo, and then you
Mm-hmm.
did a boy girl.
Yep.
Period. And she always had that red couch.
Mm-hmm. I still got pictures on that red couch. I sure do.
Oh my goodness, God! I remember when Tisha went to shoot up there, and she'll bring you back if she really like you.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And she filmed it. That
Yep.
you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like she she was the one that when you want to talk about the content creation side of things, she was doing it back then. Also because at one point, her and your girl from Click Through the Leg, I can't think
Mm-hmm.
of her name at this time. They were working together, and they was filming, and they was in front of the camera. Then she just stopped. So tell me
Mm-hmm.
about hold on. Tell me about your shoot, your time working with Lorel.
That was actually a funny shoot because I actually did that shoot with my husband.
Oh.
My husband was in He's incarcerated right now, but he was
Yes.
in the adult industry for quite some time. He was actually Rick Nasty, one of his main male talents at the time. Mike Dirty as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to do the shoot with him, which kind of made it easier for me because that was one of my first quote unquote major shoots, I guess. So I was with it. He was so nervous. And it was so funny because the same reason why I was comfortable was the reason why he was nervous, and that was having a female camera person.
Mm-hmm.
That was real different for him. Of course, you got Mike and Rick,
Mm-hmm.
they're the camera people. So having a female camera person made him a little nervous. So the shoot didn't go as planned, but she got the shots that she was looking for. She got everything
Yeah.
she needed. But it was a funny shoot. I liked working with her. I didn't feel pressured, I guess. It was really a nice, cool, calm, collected setting. It wasn't a whole bunch of craziness going on or nothing like
Mm-hmm.
that. It was really a great shoot. Like it's nothing I can complain about that shoot at all. At all. The
I,
scenery was right, the backgrounds, everything.
and she took great
Professionalism
pictures.
was perfect.
Yeah. And see, the thing of it is that like it's well, she used to look at Backpage to see what girls was in town,
Mm-hmm.
and then hit them up like, "Hey, come through." You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But
Mm-hmm.
see, I'm gonna tell you what people don't realize. She was known for them parties. Them parties.
I never got to go to one, but I have definitely heard about it though. Her parties were definitely legendary.
Girls used to make bank in that motherfucker. I've seen it
Legendary.
for myself. I've seen it for myself. I remember Superstar Triple X couldn't stay out the VIP. She come
Uh,
out the VIP and go right back in there.
listen. If you listen, when you go to those parties, if you are, if you're known, if you're on top, like they want to see you. They wanna mingle with you. The people want to mingle with you. So
Mhm.
gotta be prepared when you get invited to do them parties, honey.
Yeah,
Get
because
you
see,
some Red Bull, some lube, and everything else.
because they gonna come at you.
Oh
Trust
yeah.
and believe it's and it'll be in a New York hotel room,
Hmm.
and it'll be a lot of dudes in there and a lot of chicks, and it might be one or two that might do like a little floor show, but it's really you just going around mingling,
Hmm.
and dudes pay that ticket, that initial ticket to come in. But it'd be funny when you see the dudes pay that initial ticket, and next thing you know, they just going in their pockets. They leave and come back from the ATM. They just get
Hmm.
tickets 150. No, 100, 150. Now, what went down in the VIP room,
Went down in the VIP room.
just know that one ticket meant one thing and the other ticket meant something else, and I leave it at that.
That's it. That's it. The story is to be sold and not told. I'm just saying.
And do you remember how many BBW parties started popping up after hers? I'm talking about the way that she did it. We're not talking about Pipe shit, because Pipe, he was killing it back then too. Don't get it twisted.
He's
His
still
shit was
killing it
popping.
now, no shade.
Yeah, it was him, Rambo. It was one other person. I don't know if Rambo's still throwing parties or not. I remember he used to do them.
I haven't heard that name in so long. Like I could not tell you if he's still throwing
That lets you
parties.
know. That lets you know how much I know this game, people.
I see.
So yeah, cause no, but see the thing about it is too. New York always had. They were the Hollywood for the East Coast. It wasn't Florida back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida is very new when it comes to this
Yeah,
type of scene. In the last maybe 5 years, they've actually picked up and started getting into it.
yeah, because see the thing of it was that because it was so much companies that shot BBWs back then that was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, just like Busty, you had to click through the lick, period. Plus, part of that was to a pipeline to go to Hollywood because people remember Crystal Clear started with Busty Baby Dolls.
Mm-hmm.
She went to Hollywood. There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's how the pipeline go.
Yeah, because the
That's
only
how
thing
the pipeline go.
I used to feed Busty. I fed
Okay.
Busty a whole bunch of chicks.
Okay. Okay. She
Period.
definitely has some quality. Um, she definitely has some quality work. I wish she would come back. There was a little whisper.
Yeah.
In the community that she might be coming back.
I haven't. Now the site is gone. I went and go look. I went. I
Right.
was thinking about it. The site is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But if she came back now, and see, also the other part is she shot black BBWs.
You could
Very
count on
few
one hand how
white.
many other ethnicities she carried on her side. You could really count on one hand, and they were repeaters too. Like they were like, it's not like a bunch of random, Caucasian girls. It was
Yeah.
specific ones that made it to the cut.
Yes. 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 Cause trust me, and she was so cool that you could hit her up and be like, "Yo, I'm in town. Yo, I'm trying to work."
Mm-hmm.
She got something for you. See, and oh
That's a
damn,
fact.
hold on. And then I see Orion still going.
Yep. Yep.
Now, now I'm gonna tell
That's
people
still
this.
going.
We used to drag Orion. Ryan shot the way that people shooting now.
Mm-hmm.
Orion actually was a prerequisite to that shit, the way that's being shot now with the
Yep.
tripod. And he used to gut him with that tripod.
Mm-hmm.
No
Mm-hmm.
POV involved. It was
Right.
straight tripod.
Yep. And killed it.
Yeah.
And killed it. People still, they still know the name today. It's still relevant.
Yeah. Shit. Lex Moyer, he was down there in Atlanta. Um, or what have you. Shoot. Because also it was a lot of companies that shot BBWs also in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
But low key and that episode will probably drop has already dropped. That I'm gonna be I did an episode discussing the future of the BBW game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it like this. One time is okay. Two times makes me peep up. Brazzers, the top company, has shot two BBWs. Two ethnic BBWs at that. So that speaks to what people been telling you dumb motherfuckers for the longest. BBWs is money. So I can expect, it's just me, and I want your thoughts on it. You're gonna start seeing more mainstream coming to get big girls.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Let me tell you, and I know it could be some backlash from this statement that I'm about to make, but fuck it. Now, that particular company
Mm-hmm.
asked Marley the Booty
Yeah.
to be a background person.
Mm.
Excuse me?
Mm.
Excuse me. And I'm not just saying that because that's my best friend. That's no. At that no. I'm not making a
Mm.
big deal of it. How do you have a person of that caliber as a background person? Now, don't get it twisted. She was very happy for the opportunity. I was happy for her for the opportunity, but it was
Mm.
just like,
Mm.
we can do better. We can do better
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
do better than that.
Yeah.
We're not talking about some newcomer. We're not talking about some,
Mm.
we talk about Marley the fucking booty. Like,
Mm.
what?
Yeah.
She
But
was
see, but
given
see, but see, but
name and
see,
center.
but see, the thing about it is, a lot of these companies now have to come, let's say, pay the piper. That's all I like to say. Because it throws shit against the wall time because, like I said, OnlyFans, the content creator era, has hurt their pockets. Now, they still make their millions, but they're not making the millions that they was before years prior.
Absolutely not.
Because now the ladies don't need to come to you. It was a point to come to you. There's no need. So
Mm-hmm.
now we got to either sweeten the pot. That's why I heard the term of paid content trade has popped up. But also, we need the market and traffic. Because, see, when they shot Sophie Rose, I said, okay. I said, hmm. But when I saw recently Dallas scene drop, shouts out to Dallas, I said, uh-huh.
Dallas is my
y'all,
girl.
y'all smelling it?
It's
See?
coming. It's
So,
coming.
because the simple fact of that, I think is that these companies are now trying, because they seen that, okay, what is really making this money? Who's making the money is BB
Now, mind
Dubs.
you, I'm gonna speak for the BBWs, but truth be told, I'm not considered a BBW.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not considered a BBW, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. But I'm not considered a BBW, and I'm finding that it may even be a little bit offensive to call me so. But I'm
Uh-oh.
cool. I'm cool with that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just a girl in the industry trying to make a child. Y'all call me whatever y'all want. But I just wanted to put that out there that I don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily consider myself a BBW. Other people do, and that's fine. That's wonderful. I
It,
love it.
it's it like this to me. It's okay from the scale that was told to me. You have slim, you have thick,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have BB Dub. There was the three. That was back in the day.
There are all types of subcategories:
Yeah,
slim, thick, super
yeah,
size,
yeah.
meat.
So it's kind of like you have some females that right there in the middle of one. You feel what I'm saying? Period.
That's
But
me. Little Miss in
see,
the middle.
yeah. So that I mean, because let's be real, some of the BBW times that came out, some of the girls was not BBW. They were just thick as fuck. Period. So yeah, because I remember what was it? And see, this is the other thing that I like what Brazer did. They didn't put BBWs in none of the titles. Let me make that clear, people. Now, I came from a time where you had the number one BBW title was Big'em Fathom Freaks. That was, I think, was Evasive Angles. BBW Pound Cake.
I remember them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
BBW Workout. BBW Overload. You see where I'm going with this, people.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? And even the DVD that they put out, that Hustle put out, BBW Nurses. So,
Yep.
but the reason why these shits is going over is because the way they package it. Brazers figured out how to package it. Well, actually, they probably kind of. I got my idea of who they be looking at in the middle, at the middle level.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say because I'm just gonna say they're a black-owned company. They're a
Don't.
black-owned company. I leave it at that. But
Mm-hmm.
that they're watching to see this how you package it. Period. Because I mean, it's kind of like I remember someone said, "Well, how do you?" I remember I had a conversation with a producer, and we were talking about why they use the term BBW, you know, and he was like, "Well, how's you going to package it?" I said, "They're just women. They might be bigger, but they're women. So you package it as you would a skinny chick. You ain't gonna put skinny heifer ride bikes." You know what I'm saying? I mean, what I'm saying? Big butts. Okay, you can put a BBW in the big butt. Okay, boom. But it's nothing wrong with being a BBW or being called one. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to the genre shouldn't overtake the creativity of what that genre could be.
Exactly. 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 I mean, I don't hate the term BBW, but it's just at this point it's so lackluster. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just it's kind of it's becoming like a fetishy type of thing. Like it's becoming
Mm-hmm.
a fetishizing word to call someone a
Mm-hmm.
BBW. Like
But
it's
see,
just please,
I think
just
what
leave.
happened was BBW. Okay, porn became more fetish centric as the years grew. Because when we came in, there really wasn't categories like that. There wasn't no such thing as a MILF. You know what I'm saying? They really wanted categories. Categories wasn't that important. They
Mm-mm.
just say that, you know.
Yep.
So it's kind of like when porn became more fetishized. That's when now we got the categories. Now we got, you know, BBW. We got ebony porn. Now we got, you know, period. 'Cause even I remember they didn't even call black porn, black porn. You know what I'm saying? It was,
Go
you
ahead and
know.
talk about
I
it.
mean, if you want to be honest, it's kind of like that didn't get that term until what, the '90s.
Yep.
And so it's kind of like I'm just saying, for example, like play. Hold on. What was it? Okay, we had black tails. I mean, it is what it is. But like our top magazine was Players.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You remember Players now? Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you a quick funny story. So, speaking
Mm-hmm.
of those old magazines, so Blacktail was a magazine that I grew up seeing in my aunt's house, and it
Mm-hmm.
was because my cousin and her husband were on the cover, and I'm not sure, I don't remember what exactly they were on the
Whoa.
cover for, because I
Mm-hmm.
do remember that he was a martial arts teacher,
Mm-hmm.
so that could have been something that was thrown into there, but they were those magazines were so sophisticated for like it. Oh my god, like the quality, the quality that they put into that, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, maybe I was kind of destined for this life because
I used to collect the black tails. It was like, yeah, I used to collect them motherfuckers. Like, cause they had black tails, model of the year, Miss Deja, this one girl named Sugar. And
Mhm.
then they also used to highlight, strip clubs. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Actually, the strip club in my city, Brothers 3, shouts out to Big Ben, he's still breathing on this earth.
Okay.
They were highlighted in there. So it was like, yeah, it like put it this way. Porn stars was treated and looked at and respected as porn stars because of these mediums. Because you just couldn't get in them like that.
That is so true. That is so true. The whole When I say the value of this whole industry has just gone to shit. It really has. Cause I remember coming up, when I started seeing porns and stuff like that and seeing the lifestyles that they lived, you know what I'm saying? It looked very Hollywood-esque. It was very movie star. It was very upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Hmm.
ratchet fights, fucking in the corner, being
Yeah.
viral for fucking at an event. Like, it was
Hmm.
none of that. It was all high sophistication, champagne, crystal glasses. You
Hmm.
understand me? Diamonds and furs everywhere. Now it's like, where did the care go?
But I mean, because it's like I tell anybody, when people stop saying they were a porn star, and I'm talking about the whole industry, because you got people that sit there and say I'm a content creator.
Hmm.
They're a whole porn star, but they're a content creator. I'm looking at them like, okay, but you make porn, so it's it made it mean something. It made whoever did it mean something, because part of it is, one, you're a sex symbol, you're a model, you're an influencer when it comes to a certain extent. You encompass it. Porn star encompasses all that,
Hmm.
and we knew that. Okay, webcam became the shit. Webcam. That's a different breed of animal when it comes to the business.
Hmm.
But when it came to the content side of things, when you had webcammers filming their webcam shows and putting it up, like I tell people, people don't realize when they look at a video, they look at the degree of difficulty that that video was made.
They have no idea.
But if it doesn't look a certain way, guess what they think the degree of difficulty is?
None. Zilch nada. You know, the best thing I ever saw so far in this industry is an event that Go Go Fuck Me did about 2 years ago in Philadelphia, and I went to that event.
Mm-hmm.
The event was specifically for male talent because every dude in the world thinks that they could be a porn star. Once they, especially, don't let them use their cell phone and record them and their girlfriend, honey. And they think they are Brian Pumper and Lexington Steele out here. You hear me? They listen. And them poor boys. when them lights and that camera got to rolling, oh my God, the fear that was in some of their eyes, it was so funny. But
Look,
I'm glad she did that because, for one, it gave those guys to the opportunity to see what it really takes to produce one of these lovely productions that y'all take 5 minutes to skeet all over the screen and it's done and over with.
yeah. It like put it this way, right? The first experience I had with a porn scene was one that I watched being made. And also what's crazy about it, it was a threesome scene and just all the shit they did, because they did it Hollywoodish.
Mm-hmm.
Where they tag team at the same time that they switched off on her, then okay, whatever, what have you. And they asked me that I wanted to be in it, and I said, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. And understand, I was reluctant to be a male talent because to me, I'm like, from seeing what they had to do, hearing, talking to people when I was, saying, trying to get girls in the industry, I was like, ain't no fucking way. I can't. I can't. Until I was forced to have to be male talent. And trust me, it was not easy for that first time. When I went and looked back, I said I did damn good, you know. But it, it
And it's so strange, and I understand. I understand it. The focus of watching one of these videos is watching the woman. I get that, but men really have it so much harder. We could always, before Spunk Lube, before Bad
mm,
Dragon, y'all fake a nut where, like, it. Once you, and don't be a person that you pop early and you can't do nothing else, like. Y'all got it
uh,
so much harder. I'm not gonna lie. I think y'all men have it so much harder and y'all get paid way less.
it like put it this way. I said, dudes, females are the trained, dudes are the engineer. And what I mean by that when it comes to the scene is that we control the action, we guide the action for the most part. Because the cameraman is dependent on us to show her off the most. Period. From whether it's the blowjob, whether it's you ride the dick and you part the butt cheeks because they seen how much the dick she's taking. Just keep
Right.
that. They don't give a fuck how big your dick is. They just
Right.
want to see how much of that big dick that she's taking in that pussy while riding, deep throating. It's every movement you doing is to make her look good. Period, for the camera.
It's true.
So
It's true. Especially if you understand that fact and know what you're doing in front of that camera and you really know how to make it look good. It can be difficult. It y'all got it hard in this industry. That is a Snapple top fact. Like, it's
yeah, but
no it's no way around it. And don't get it twisted. I mean, it's definitely hard for us too, in a lot of different aspects. I mean,
mhm.
respect and the whole 9 yards. But because y'all get praised for being porn stars while we get shitted on and called sluts and whores and all that good shit.
Oh no,
And
I agree with
y'all
that.
get
I
high
agree with
five.
that.
But as far as like in front of the camera, absolutely, I definitely have it a lot worse than we do. Because I mean, we can make an orgasm that never happened look wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't. Again, before Spunk Lube and Bad Dragon and all of them, all these companies that have artificial sperm now, like there was no faking a pop shot back then. Like, it was just like there was no faking a cream pie. It was no faking a
And
how.
no, actually, what we used to do was called Playboy. We faded it out. That's how you ended it. You faded it out because that's what Playboy did.
Yep,
They ain't
that's a
show
fact.
no pop. They just fade the shit out. So
Mm-hmm.
period. Which
Fade right the black on your ass up.
yeah, and part of that because well, we trying to get our shit international, and they might shut our shit down if we have that pop shot.
Yes, a lot of people don't realize Asian countries do not. They don't play that kind of. They don't at all. So, like, if you want to be seen in places like that, you got to be their content friendly. Like, you, you have to gotta learn the laws of the land and
Yeah.
market to that. Like, it's just and the best. I mean, the best analogy I can think of is like from Twitter to Instagram. Like, you want to be seen on Instagram, but you sure as shit can't put what you put on Twitter on Instagram. Not if you want to keep your
No.
page.
No. Because see, the thing about it is also fans knew exactly where to go get it. Versus now it's just so many different sites. You know, and then like I said, with OnlyFans coming into the picture, it also changed how those sites flowed. Because I tell people right now, it's to me, just my opinion. I understand why everybody got to give up every ID 2257. I get all that. I understand the tag, but it used to be a time where you didn't have to do that. You just gave up your shit
Mm-hmm.
and you
Mm-hmm.
made your money. Period. It's like, what do you think? What the one factor you think changed that?
Oh, I mean, child trafficking and underage minors being used and all of that. I think that is the biggest thing that has changed our paperwork statuses from the top to the bottom because before people really started getting caught actually doing that on these websites, it wasn't such a problem to exchange content or to
Mm-hmm.
do a scene for somebody. It wasn't a big thing. But when people started getting caught, 15, 16, 17 year olds in very adult situations that should never be for a minor to be on
Mm-hmm.
camera, especially to be on camera. Like, that's when the whole game changed. When Backpage shut down, and the reason why they got shut down, that is really the cursor of what changed a lot of shit from
Yeah,
all the
because
websites
right after the
in and
back
out.
page, about what? Right after the back page, 2, 3 years later, they came right after Pornhub and porn industry. Because see, here's the thing. The problem was traffic over morality. Period. Which is funny as fuck after watching the Murdoch doc that I saw on HBO Max. Yeah. Um, they wanted traffic over money. They wanted traffic over morality. The reason why, because a lot of these accounts that had these videos was not verified accounts. These people did not have to show their ID or none of that.
Exactly.
And understand, at one point, Pornhub was not. We didn't make money with Pornhub. You just use Pornhub to push traffic to your site
Mm-hmm.
or sites.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Period. That. So because of that, anybody could post on there. Man, there were so many tube sites, RedTube, X, what is it, XNXX.
Mm-hmm.
See, all you had to do was just Google top porn tube sites, and there you go. Right?
Top 100.
And
Immediately.
just go down the list. You just get an account and just
Top
drop
100. Top
trailers.
100.
Chop trailers out of this piece. It's just like, yeah. So it's kind of like
That's why I put
that's
the word on the emphasis of caught. When they got people started getting caught. Not that it
yeah,
wasn't being done. When
yeah.
people started getting
When
caught,
when
that's when the game changed.
when people's shit technology got a little bit more sophisticated, we can track you even though you ain't got damn face on your shit.
And that's how a lot of them was getting away with so much. I mean, I guess that's where the saying count comes from. No face, no
Yeah,
case.
yeah. But see, like I said, it's internet kind of and the two sites kind of ended the safeguarding the I guess gatekeeping because even to the point like Cliff for Sale used to you had your shit had to be a certain quality on Cliff for Sale. Southern Charms, Rude. It was hard as fuck to become producer for Rude. Women, y'all not a problem. Men, we had men.
You ain't
Took me
lying.
3 years.
You are
It took
not
me three
lying.
years to finally become a producer. I'm sitting there looking at my wife, but she got them killing it. Like, damn, shit, nice. I can't even be a producer. I done tried like 15 times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Rude. And Rude was the first one that was implementing webcamming.
Yep. They were huge because they were monopoly. They were really the only ones doing it at the time, so they was killing it. They was monopolizing the whole field. It was a done deal for them. Like Rue was getting it all around the board, clips, whole films, uh, camming. They
Yeah.
was getting it from every angle. They was one of the first ones to do it like that.
Yeah. They had a straight up voyeur uh, side of things where the girls could just sell the voyeur house. You can get to watch them sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Be
Listen,
sleeping
when
in
I
perfect
start telling
apartment.
people who don't know about the things that people actually get off watching and seeing, they be flabbergasted. I'm like, can you imagine the request? Can you imagine how weird we feel getting the request to do some of this shit?
I
You're hearing about what I'm telling you. Can you imagine somebody really asking you to do
as
that?
a male talent, that one some of the custom requests that I get, I'm like, well, one because I ain't got a chick because I'm retired, but even the shit that they want me to do to myself, I'm like, whoa, okay.
Excuse me, you want me to put a what where?
Now
Like,
you want me to say what and be sitting how? I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that right now.
yo, I'm telling you, like listen, all types of shit. People like a lot of things, man.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of different things, man. And I'm not shaming anybody, but you know.
It's I mean, but the point being is that's why the one thing I also say about back in the day is that girls now have to be more diverse. Um, they have to tap into the fetish. Yeah, even the fetish girls. That was funny. I'm not gonna say the name of the girl that it. I would tell females that it fetish. Understand this. The only way you get off a fetish without having to do any boy girl, you doing some extreme crazy shit. And what I mean is you might be doing straight bondage, like you kidnapped. Wonder Woman passes out because
Yep.
the Joker he got you tied up and he rips her tits out. Start slapping the tits. Shit like that. Now, if you just doing regular face sitting no, you gonna have to do boy girl
You
something.
be surprised of what people like, or what people are
Yeah,
into. You be surprised.
yeah.
Just be surprised.
But even to the girls who do the boy girl, it's you still want to be diverse enough to where you do the fetish because yeah, I mean, even to the point I was sitting there like watching this documentary called Killer Kelly, and she was killing it with wrestling fetish. Wrestling,
Okay, that's the joint on Netflix. Okay. I haven't
yeah,
watched it yet, but okay, yeah.
it's good. It's good. I haven't finished it just yet. Um, but it just the fetish side of it that she was doing the wrestling and this is back when it was VHS, so she was making the killing. That let you know, yeah, some of these fetishes been around for a long time. Actually, fetish been around for a long time.
Very long time.
It just,
Very long time.
cause see, also I think this is the other reason why the money was better back in the day. Porn was more taboo.
Yep. People like what they're not supposed to have. People are into what they're not supposed to be into.
I mean, it's just when they were able to watch on their phone, cause you still had the North American video. You still had like shit, even to the point where with New York, Manhattan, the porn stores, the booths, and all that shit. It was like motherfuckers be looking around like they walk in there.
I
Yeah,
remember when
yeah.
Manhattan was very smutty. I
I
not gonna
had
tell my age, but
many
I
days when I needed
remember.
something to do. I went in there and even had a discussion about trying to put some of my DVDs in that motherfucker because Busty had her DVDs in that bitch. Busty had them all up and down Manhattan. I remember
Oh,
that.
that's a fact. All the barbershops, all of that, all of that, all of that.
Yeah, sir.
All the record stores, the barbershops, the hair salons, everybody who she knew that she hit, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. So if you was on Busty site, you was known in New York. Woo! Mm.
I'm telling you, I listen. When I shot for Busty, that shit blew up so fast for me. It may not have made a blip on her screen child, but for me, it blew me up so much. I didn't even know how how many people knew who I was from what I was doing
Hmm.
until my husband told me, and mind you, he's incarcerated. So
Yeah.
for him to tell me, I'm like, how you know? Not for nothing. That's how
Yeah.
I know who's really, really popping, because when he could tell me about somebody, he's been incarcerated long enough to, if he could tell me about somebody that has just come out within the last year or two, I'm like,
Yeah.
how you know? How
Mhm.
you know that?
Oh, they look now. They got computers in them
Oh yeah,
motherfuckers.
they got
Yeah.
tablets and everything. Trust me, I know.
Yes, sir. So it's nothing. That's and
I be
that is
cracking up like,
and,
how you know so and so? This should be actually funny to me. Like, oh
yeah,
shit.
because I mean, like I said, porn is easier to access, so people get to see it, get to watch it, and because we in the microwave age, that's why motherfuckers film the way they do, or what have you. I mean, it's still quality over quantity because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, that quality, if you don't up the quality, that excuse me, that quantity, if you don't up the quality, it's going to burn out. Because that's one thing a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to OnlyFans. And let's keep it 100. A lot of them girls burn out within a month, couple of months. And that,
Quickly. You have to keep up unless you have a fan base that has been following you for a long enough time to know that you're going to put out some fire when you put it out. People get bored very quickly and very easily. Like, you have to be on top of it. Like, I mean, even they send you a reminder every 8 days. Like,
yeah,
you haven't posted. Like, you need to get on your shit.
I'm dead serious. That's why I ain't like OnlyFans. I was like, hell no, you ain't go. I came with the old school shit. You might get two a month. What the fuck?
Not too much.
two, two episodes a month. No, because one, because the way I was taught was to build anticipation. So you drop the like I had a system. I dropped the pictures first, not the stills. No, the picture, the pretty girl pictures.
Right.
Period. Then sometime within that, it's like a 2 to 3 week thing of what I know I'm dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Then I drop the stills. Then the week of I drop the trailer. Then I
Mm-hmm.
drop the scene. Period. That's just how it worked. Because also a lot of things I did were role play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, because I never liked doing straight fuck scenes. I never did, never will, never had it. It I ain't like doing POVs too tough, but it made for good money.
Who are you telling?
It made for good money. I wasn't mad at it. Sometimes I be saying, "Well, no, we're gonna play a role in this shit, damn it." Nigga, like fan acting or something. I'm talking to you, you talking to me. Fuck that. I just can't
Listen,
even have a straight fuck POV neither. No, because to me, I
yeah,
like telling
people like all
stories.
types of people like it all. Like, you will find something that somebody likes. Trust me, you will do something that somebody like. Listen, the first time I realized, listen, it was so many firsts for me that were so funny. Like, they're hilarious to me now. The first time I realized that people like vomit play, I was like, that happened by accident.
I
Like,
actually I get turned on by that, but it got to be the clear kind. It can't be chunky. We need to. I want the porn vomit. We're gonna go do that because I ain't. It. I mean, to me,
so
I
you're
get
into the
turned.
ghetto gaggers type of thing.
I'm a dom.
Okay.
Oh, What?
I just did my second scene for them last week.
Ghetto Gackers, I get it. It's the lanes that don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It Ghetto Gackers, I hate to tell you, is a BDSM site. He
Listen,
just he just
another first for me. The first time I did a scene for them. Okay, so every time I do something new, I
yeah.
always get nervous. I mean, that's just, I guess that's an artist thing, period. I don't care what
Mm-hmm.
kind of art you do. When you do something new, you get nervous, like, how are my fans going to receive this? If you really give a fuck. Like, and I
Mm-hmm.
was nervous. I was like, oh my God, is my fan? Because I've seen girls do it and get dragged by their fans, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm. But see, I'm gonna tell you the reason why, because it's white men doing it to black women. And see, the problem is, like I said before, he packages it as Ghetto Gappers. Now, if he is packaging it as a BDSM site like that is sexually broken, it wouldn't be an outrage, because he's damn near doing the same thing. Dude's doing the same thing as sexually broken. Your boy doing it in Ghetto Gappers. Period. And actually, it's funny because he was doing this. He had vomiting on his shit before. Vomiting is cool. Now, look how many motherfuckers doing vomiting scenes now. So the shit that was causing so much outrage with them is the shit now becoming the norm. So was your man smart? Hmm. Because because we want to be honest, think about it. The old vanilla, just generic scene, the pizza man, the milkman, it's becoming boring now. Now we want the gangbangs. We want them. We want her tied up and the braids completely fucked out, and her face completely just wet and hair with spit and excuse me. Uh, bring back memories.
well, you're
But
going
no,
to love this last one then, because my hair is
yeah,
completely,
because I mean, no,
it's,
because to me it's
yes,
like
it is a mess.
it's porn like that to me is a turn on. I like.
Again, everybody likes something different.
Yeah,
It's no shame in what you like. You like what you like.
yeah.
As long as people aren't dying and really getting hurt against their will and all
Mhm.
that kind of stuff. I mean, you like what you like. As
Shit.
long as there are boundaries between two consenting adults and nobody's getting hurt,
Mhm.
like against their will, held against their will, all of that. As long as everything is
Mhm.
consensual, like I don't see nothing wrong with doing what you want to do.
And so that was the. It's just like it just to me. It just. I'm sorry that when I think about back in the day compared to now, I just sometimes just sit back and look at it. It just. Y'all got it fucking easy, you bastards. Y'all got it fucking easy. Got it fucking easy. Because it's important. It's like because someone asked me why did I retire, what have you, would I ever come back? And sometimes I ponder it from time to time. Why not?
Yes, every
Go ahead.
once in a while I hear you say that, like, I'm gonna come
But
back for.
then when I sit there and think about it, like the chlamydia shit, not knocking, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, I came from a time where TTS was not necessarily needed. You just needed a health department. That's how much choice we had in the game. You paper.
And now look, we still on a production hold for 2 more damn days.
And I'm gonna tell you what's funny. There wasn't a lot of production holds. Because this is the one thing people didn't realize. There was East Coast porn and there was West Coast porn. East Coast did not abide by the rules of the West Coast. Now, at some point, things changed.
Yeah, everybody got on one page, and that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I'm cool
yeah,
with it.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with the way things are going now, it's like,
Shit, I don't. You know something? No disrespect, but I keep saying this. Tessa only as good as the last person you fucked.
listen, I say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how many times I've gone to events and everything seems all copacetic, and I've seen people shooting and knowing that they were not like, and it's not it's a few times, a few instances with a few different people. Like it's not, it's just enough to make me go, it's enough to make me fall back. Like that's one of the reasons why I don't shoot as much as no more, because people are so fucking reckless. And they not even it's not even getting done for money. Like, not that that's a good reason, but it's not even getting done for monetary gain for real. It's really getting done to be seen, for clicks and likes and going viral.
Nah,
And I'm
nah,
like, y'all
nah,
really out
nah.
here
Hold
risking
on, hold
y'all,
on.
not it's
Yeah.
not, it's not like, back in the 80s and the 90s where you literally, you catch HIV and next thing you know is they got your mural on the wall or something like that. It's not like that no more. But Jesus H Christ, like,
Oh no, but I remember at one point, if you caught chlamydia, you done. No one shot with you. Period. Period. That's the one. That's the one difference between this age and back then. And that was facts. Now, like I said, now get the curse on that end, because yeah, I don't think anyone should be shamed for it, because if you can get rid of it, as long as you just ain't want to just keep popping and popping and popping, you know what I'm saying? Or what have you, period. It's up to the individuals, because the content creator created that to where, you know, you got to work with what you work with.
I think about it like this, and it's not an excuse, but there's hazards to every job you do. Firemen get burnt, policemen get shot, nurses, get stuck by needles sometimes, slip and fall, drop a patient.
Mm-hmm.
Shit happens on the job.
Yeah.
This is one of those things that happens on the job. Now, with that being said, when you hear about it every once in a while,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, it's a hazard that comes with the job, But
Yeah.
with the frequency that all of this is happening and has been happening, it's like,
Look.
you gotta be more careful with yourself, because yeah, you can, it's cute, you can take antibiotics for 3 to 7 days, take, shot the ass, all that good crap.
Mm-hmm.
But what people don't realize is those antibiotics also have effects. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They do affect your kidneys. They do affect your liver over time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep popping them shits. Like, it
But
really
see, but
does
see, I
have
think,
adverse effects on your reproductive system. And when you tell them that people's eyes start popping, like, yeah, look at the side effects of those antibiotics that you're taking. Just look at them, and you
oh,
this is something that should not be happening to you regularly. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like this. First and foremost, the problem is that, and we keep it real on the Smokers Lounge. To my fellows, just because you tested clean don't mean you bulletproof. So you don't need to be sitting here fucking talent, or the way with the broad at the bar, the girl at the club, fucking raw. Especially after you done took that fucking test. Especially after you took that fucking test. It was a reason why back in the day with invasive angles, and I've heard this story 1,000 times. He quarantined the people that he was going to shoot for that weekend within the confines of that mansion. So if you got that damn fucking horny, at least you fucking somebody that's tested and you shooting with anyway. So it's kind of smart if y'all go ahead and mess around and get a little bit of chemistry. I'm just saying, but you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, sometimes with the dudes, yeah, it's the 9 out of 10 is them that brought it on set. But to the female side of things, stop choosing your male talent based off because I want to fuck him.
you
I
go
shut
ahead.
up. I shut up because that's woman talk. I'm gonna let the woman speak on that. That's all
You
I'm gonna
can
say.
go ahead and say, I need somebody to translate that in Spanish for me, for those who are bilingual. And, you know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
those who don't speak, I need a translate, because you could I couldn't have said that better myself. Like, and I have been saying that for so long. Like, It's not about who's cute. Y'all bringing people into the business ain't got no business being in the business. Like, because he cute, because you want fuck. Like, what?
Look, to keep it 100. No, because see, let me tell you where this happens. Because I want to fuck him so bad. I don't think to scan the TTS to make sure that it's real. I don't want to fuck him so bad. I accept him going for 14 days, even though this dude has shot 7 scenes before he got your ass. See, that what I mean. It's kind of like we make our own hell. Because as a male talent, female talent, porn star, wherever, even you want to go content creator, motherfucker, you have to curb your sex life. You got to be responsible within it. Yes, shit happens, but the point is to try to lessen the art of shit happening. Period. And then they wonder why there's less men in the industry than women. Because you want to know why? Low key. Men are the ones that bring it on set. If you do the study, you do it, and you look, very rare that a woman brought it on set. It's 9 out of 10 with the guy.
That could be true, but all advice goes for every motherfucking body.
Yeah.
Males and females.
Oh yeah, females also. Because we had the swingers. We had people that swing. No disrespect to the swingers. None. But like I said, at the end of the day, once again, you got to carry your sex life. We just can't go to every swinger party and every gang bang and every glory hole. Period. You have to be smart about it. Don't swallow. Mama said you can suck it. You put up spit, you ain't hurting it.
I'm done.
And she's a nurse. And she's a nurse that works in urology.
I am screaming.
Like, you better not ever take the pre-cum in the mouth and you're good. You know what I'm saying? But the point being is like I said, they take calculated risks. If nothing else, if they got the fuck off camera, wear a condom. See, people don't want to wear condoms because they're not used to wearing condoms. Like me, I worked 10 years with condoms.
But this be my thing. And again, I'm like, listen, if this is a means of you really making money, if you're really taking this seriously, why do you put yourself in jeopardy? Police officers don't go to a known shootout without their vests on. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Firefighters do not go into a fire without being suited and booted. I don't understand the logic.
No. I'm gonna tell you what it is. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's two things. First, and then we gotta end this guy. I gotta get ready for another show. Damn it! See, she gotta come back. We're gonna really chop it up in the premium smoke room, people. Because it's like this. It's these two reasons to me. 95% of the guys that enter into this business are lames. Because this is their way of getting pussy. Because they're not used to getting the quality of pussy that they're getting when it comes to a porn star. So to break this down is because one, she's guaranteed going to be sexy as fuck. Guaranteed freak. Guaranteed probably dressed up. And so, you already know you're going to get a good nut and a good fuck to begin with. So, and some of these dudes, and I don't have to sit here and try to mac her, spend money on her unless I'm paying her for a shoot. I ain't got to sit here and holler on that level, getting pussy. So a lot of these dudes, they ain't getting pussy outside of porn. So this is their pussy, so guess what? Lame shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because I don't give a damn.
For a long time, they look at me funny.
and then the second part of it is that damn, I'm trying to put it the right way. Hold on. Well, I'm about to say, the second part of that is a lot of these guys who are coming into business think it's easy. Women think the money is easy. Men, we think it's easy.
Everybody wrong. Let me be the one to tell you, everybody wrong.
Yeah.
If you think either one of those things, everybody wrong. You're both wrong. That is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. And that's how men think. Because I don't think anyone ever thought about that. What is it about we think it's easy? It's easy. Because the first thing a dude would say, I know you done heard this, shit, he ain't tearing it up right. I handle that. I tear your ass up, Miss Swallows. I tear your ass up. Yeah. Yeah, you never hear a woman. I never heard a woman tell me, be like, man, she ain't sucking your dick right. I would suck the fuck out your shit. It's more, ooh, I wish that was me. You know what I'm saying? No, dude, he's like, nah, I'll do this. So he thinks it easy. He thinks what I'm doing to whomever ain't shit. He can do the same thing. He can get in front of that camera with that light, with that cameraman sitting there, with the camera right between your fucking legs, get the up or down because she also squirting. And they want to get that drip down and she does that shit, you know what I'm saying, period. Hopefully she don't fuck up the lens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, period. He pressed against your ass to get the over the top from your angle. You know, he's right there, like, you know, over top. You know what I'm saying? He's right there. He's right there looking dead at you while she in front of the girl and shit. And he looking at you and he's giving you eyesight, telling you to be like, just for this.
Yeah. Yeah. They no,
Just
they
for
don't nope. They don't get it. They don't they don't get it. They don't get it. They think it's easy.
cameraman to myself.
And it don't and people don't realize it don't matter what size you are, you gotta take care of yourself when you're in this industry too. You gotta take care of yourself. You're gonna get winded, you're gonna look crazy. Like you gotta take care, you gotta
Is
eat the right things.
when we talk about the mental prep and physical prep before a shoot, we're not joking. There is that with it.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
That is the thing, yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you
For
what it is.
both male and female. Like it's not just like everybody needs to take care of themselves. Everybody needs to get the proper amount of sleep. Everybody needs to be drinking water. Yeah, Hennessy is nice. Tequila is great, but
Yeah.
everybody need to be eating breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like eating fruits and stuff like that to hydrate. Like y'all really need to take care of yourself. It's not a joke.
Most definitely. So with that being said, we came to the end of another Smokers Lounge, and so happy to have Nisha back, and she will be back again in the Smokers Lounge, and she's gonna be back in the Premium Smoke Room, $4.99 a month. You know what it is, 7 premium podcasts for you to watch only on Spotify. Let me make this clear. You can only see this video on Spotify. So if you're listening on Apple Music or Stitcher or now Provision, I just joined that today. Good Pods. If you want to see the video and see this sexy, beautiful, gorgeous ebony goddess, Nisha Swallows, face. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it on Spotify and later on YouTube. As far as the video for the Premium Smoke Room, you can only see that on Spotify. You got to be a subscriber. So, and you got to do it through your Spotify account. So that means when you get that membership on the Anchor, you can just log into your Spotify account and watch the hijinks that go down because, like I said, you don't know what the girls might do in the Premium Smoke Room, what we might talk about, all that good stuff, you know, period. And now that I know what I can do in the Premium Smoke Room, we about to cut up. So with that being said, Miss Swallows, tell everybody where they can see you swallow and where they can
uh,
spend that and where they can pay to see that actually.
you can actually Google me and all my page sites will come up, all my links. You can go to my Twitter and get all my links. You can go to my Instagram and get all my links, everything Nisha Swallows.
See, there you go. So, people, another show in the bag. You know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye, baby.
Later, y'all.